There's a good chance that every one of you has a special hobby that you enjoy doing. Maybe you like knitting sweaters, or perhaps you're the type of person who has so many books in your home that there's no room for furniture. This woman enjoys her favorite hobby for quite a long time, and everything always seemed to go the same way. She'd put on her running shoes and hit the pavement. But this time, something completely different happened. Khemjira Klongsanun had spent a good portion of her life running away. Well, running away from her competition, that is. 43-year-old Khemjira is a competitive runner from Bangkok, Thailand, and while she has run in plenty of marathons, this race was nothing like anything she had experienced before. While she was running in a 26-mile marathon in Ratchaburi, Western Thailand, about 7 miles into the marathon, she noticed that the other runners were dodging something on the road. As she approached the mini obstacle, she quickly realized what was causing the runners to move out of its way. There was a small puppy blocking the runner's way. She looked around to see if the puppy's owner or mother was nearby, but there was no one in sight. Quickly, she did the only thing she could think. She bent down to check the puppy out and scooped it into her arms. She was certainly going to finish the rest of the race, but she was going to do it with the puppy in her arms. The next 19 miles was going to be one of the hardest races that she had ever gone to participate in. It didn't take long for her to decide that she was going to bring the puppy home with her. After all, it seemed like the dog didn't have a home, and her dogs at home would love to include this little pup in their family. But did she actually run 19 miles with a dog in her arms? As it turned out, she ran the entire race, but it wasn't exactly easy. Running almost 20 miles carrying a dog was truly a challenge. It was 2 times tiring than a normal marathon, but I did it anyway because he's so adorable, she explained. But at least the puppy got to rest along the way. It seems like the puppy is more than happy with his new living arrangements. It might take a while for him to adapt himself, but Chom Bueng is a very smart boy. I'm sure he's going to be happy living with us, said Klongsanun. Luckily, she's doing everything she can for the puppy who found himself in the middle of the race. It took a lot of time to take the new dog for checkups, vaccinations, and treatments, but I'm glad to save him and willing to have him with other dog members in the family, she explained. She could have dodged the dog like every other runner did, so why did she choose to pick him up? It seemed to me that this little guy was lost. There were no houses, no other dogs, no people around. So I picked up the puppy, if only to take him out of an unsafe environment, she said. Stopping a race to pick up a puppy? What an incredible thing to do! Before Klongsanun completely claimed the puppy as her own, she tried to make sure that no one was looking for him. She returned to where she found him, but there was no one in sight. Finally, she decided to keep the puppy as her own. She even gave him the name Nong Chom to make it official. Klongsanun did a great deed that day when she picked up the puppy. Now, Nong Chom has a safe, loving home far away from the dangerous steps of runners. He sure is one lucky pup!